Like take someone like Buzz Aldrin, who seems to be all in to this day. Is there a background there that queued him up to fill this role? Or, I mean, what's your take on it?
Well, other people have showed me that they're all Masons, 33rd degree Masons. They have Masonic rings on, Masonic symbols on their patches of the astronaut suit. So maybe that's it. That's the elitist group that they're a part of. I don't know.
Do you know how their oaths work, Bart? When you take your oaths to the Freemasonic Lodge, where you are under oath, blood oaths, to support your fellow Mason for all circumstances. I'm trying to remember. I haven't looked at this in a while. For all circumstances other than murder and a traitor to your country. And then it's optional. Like your oaths to the lodge come first. So if these astronauts are all Freemasons, they're putting their obligations, as they're sometimes called, first. And one of the heads of NASA, the guy who was the manager for the command and service modules during the Apollo era, his name was Kenneth Kleinecht, was also a 33rd degree Freemason. So who are they answering to? They're answering to themselves.
Who are the people who are running the CIA, running our country, running the world? Who are they? You know what I mean? They're obviously not working for the American people. Who are they working for? Whose orders are they taking? They're following somebody's orders, you see. And I was just wondering that for the first time. Okay, we're run by the CIA, but who is giving them their orders? There's some group, club, whatever you want to call it, world leaders who are pulling the strings, and it certainly appears they're not ethical people. They lie, they murder, they steal, and they do it continually. And the more they get away with it, the more they're emboldened to keep doing it. I mean, Robert McNamara said before he died that the whole reason the Vietnam War started, known as the Gulf of Tonkin attack, in which Congress passed a law, the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, so that the U.S. could enter the war. He said before he died that that event never happened.
Correct.
We contrived the fake attack by a North Vietnamese ship on an American ship. So Congress passed a law based on a CIA fabrication. And then Robert Kennedy Jr., who has more access to the JFK files than Oliver Stone does, says his uncle was killed by the CIA. So if they're willing to kill their own president, willing to start wars that needlessly kill 58,220 of their own citizens, I don't think they're going to have a problem with faking an image of the moon on a television set, do you?
In terms of the Gulf of Tonkin, that admiral who lied and pulled that false flag had a son. Are you aware of who his son is?
No. Mm-mm.
Jim Morrison of the Doors, who was launching a cultural attack on America to destroy the family unit, to drug us all out. Very effective. So as the admiral was busy in the military machine, his son was busy in a record studio doing the cultural damage that has been done. And so these are the key things that I think we can't overlook when we begin to look at things like the moon launch. I, for one, would be very interested to see where these people came from. Were they groomed into it? I mean, we know they were Masons. So as Jason said, they're under an oath. This has always been a problem. Back in the day, in earlier days in America, judges that were Masons became a huge problem for the public because it was pretty clear that there was an oath going on. So how could they do their job in court if they're subject to a different oath?
The lies go deep. They go real deep. And that's just the way it is. So share this video, hit follow. Remember, this is for your entertainment.